Hey guys, this is a really great battle I had against B-Dog. Be sure to watch this till the end, favorite it and check out his channel. So I'm going to lead off with my Heatran because just as you saw in the team preview that he has two steel types, and I want to set up my stealth rocks, so I'm just going to lead with my Heatran. And he wants to lead off with his Bronzong, but he switches out to his Vaporeon because, of course, it's a Heatran. And I go for the Stealth Rocks because I predicted that he would want to switch out to his Vaporeon. And now I know that he would either go for the Scald or do something, so I'm going to switch out into my Superior. But he predicts that and goes for the Toxic. So I'll have to go for the Giga Drain, but I know he will switch out to his either Ludicolo or maybe Bronzong or something, but I'm still going to go for the Giga Drain just to get that extra HP and a little bit of a damage. No, actually I go for the Light Screen, predicting that he will switch out. Yeah, because I hadn't lost too much of my HP. So now I'm going to go for a Giga Drain and get some of my HP back. And he's going to start his rain dance, and I think that's to support his Vaporeon and other shit. Yeah, so he's going to switch out to his Scizor, and I am going to switch out into my Heatran after this. Wait, I switch out into my Klinklang. I don't know what's happened today. I thought for sure I'd switch out to my Heatran. Oh yeah, that's because if I switch out to my Heatran, he would have switched out into his Vaporeon. That's why I go with Klinklang, but he switches out into his Jolteon, and I am unable to Volt Switch because he has that Volt Absorb ability, and he will Volt Switch out into his, I think, I don't know, let's see. Yeah, he will Volt Switch out into his Ludicolo, the Mexican dancer. Yeah, that's not racist. I go for the Shift Gear to boost my speed and attack. Attack. And he goes for the Surf. I don't think it will be enough to take my Klinklang down, but of course he is able to take my Klinklang down. So now that my Klinklang is fainted, I think I'll let my Flygon handle this, because you see I will go for the U-turn because it will either kill his Fiesta, like do some good damage and stuff to his Fiesta, or I get a free switch, and of course damage to whatever he switches out into. In this case he switches out into his Bronzong, so I get a bit of a damage, and I get to switch out into my Heatran. So this works out pretty well for me, and now he will have to switch out into his Vaporeon. I predict that and go for the, I've set up Stealth Rocks, and go for the Sunny Day. So this is working out pretty nice now that his Surf's power is now halved because of the sun, and he restores some HP by his leftovers, and my light screen goes out, so it's pretty much the same thing. Now I'm going to switch out into my Damanition, and I expected him to switch out, but instead he goes for the wish. So probably he wants to recover his Bronzong's HP. So I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz, and he's not going to switch. So maybe he thought that if I went for the Flare Blitz, his Bronzong would die and his wish would go to waste. So he's going to stay into his Vaporeon and get some, and let his Vaporeon deal some damage and get the HP back by wish. So he also gets a Toxic up on me, so that's a pretty good play on his part. And he HP back. So now I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz again, because now I can kill him, but that would be pointless because he will go for wish again. So I'm going to switch out to my superior and get out some Giga Drains. So he goes for the wish, and I know he's not going to stay there for my Giga Drain. He could, because he does have his wish up, but he wouldn't, of course, and he'd get the HP back on his Fiesta. So unless I kill him right now, and that's really great, I get to kill his Ludicolo with my Giga Drain, so his wish goes to waste and his Ludicolo dies. And the sunlight has faded. It really doesn't matter, I have my Heatran, I can set it up after a while. He sends out his Bronzong, which gives me more the reason to send out my Heatran. So I think he wants me to send out my Heatran so he can switch out into his Vaporeon. But I'm going to send out my Heatran anyways, and he goes for the Rain Dance, so I get like a free Sunny Dance up and get to remove his Rain Dance, because I know he will switch out, but he doesn't switch out. He wants to try to kill me, so he's going for the Gyro Ball. I think he wanted me to switch out to my Flygon or something, but I don't. And now he sends out his Sea Baby, but I have my Sunny Day app, so his Surf won't do much to me, but my Flare Blitz, my Fire Blast would do quite a nice damage, I'd say. Look at that chunk of HP. Yeah. So now I get to take him out with another Fire Blast because of the crit. So I guess that crit did matter. Out of the game. So now his his Vaporeon and Ludicolo both are out of the game, and he will switch out into his Jolteon, because I guess the one that can deal damage to my Heatran, and he expects me to switch out or something, and now he will switch out into his Kabutops, and now I will switch out into my Damanition after going for an Earth Power or something. Yeah, so I go for an Earth Power. Let's see if it kills him. It kills him. Yeah, so he dies. So that was a pretty quick kill. And now he has only 3 Pokemon left: Bronzong, Jolteon, and his Scizor. And he's going to go for the Volt Switch again. I should have predicted that and gone and switched out to my Flygon. But it doesn't matter. But my Heatran could have killed it off his Scizor and Bronzong, but I do have my Damanition to kill them both. And of course, it will also kill his Jolteon, so that's great. So the sunlight is out, my Heatran is also out. Well, that really sucks because now my Diamanition wouldn't get the power it would get by that sun. So he's switching out into his Bronzong and I'm going for this Flare Blitz, and thanks to the Stealth Rock damage it's going to finish him off. And yeah, so his Bronzong faints and now he will switch out into his Jolteon. He will send out his Jolteon because yes, he could send out his Scizor and go for the Bullet Punch, but I should get some recoil damage first. So yeah, he wants me to get a bit of a recoil damage by killing off his Jolteon. So that's with sacrifice on his part, and I will also get damaged by the poison. So I'll get really low on HP and a Bullet Punch at this point will be enough to take me out. So he has to take out my other Pokés as well, but he goes for the Bullet Punch. It kills me. So now I'm going to switch out into my send out my Latios because now it can kill him with the Draco Meteor. As he goes for the Bullet Punch, almost takes me out. So I guess that will be the game. So that's all for now. You could also replay this or check out my other videos. And of course, check out his channel. Bye. See you guys next time.